Hey, hello there everyone, we are here with some more Star Rail doing the story again. This last time we made it to the city, it's called, can't remember what the city's called, sort of the S I'm pretty sure, but we just got some more Castorice story then. My Day's like Soul or whatever is joining us on our little adventure here. So we're moving on still. We gotta talk to Mem first, I guess, okay.
Just shout for me when you need my help.
Okay.
Got it. Just leave it to...
Oh my god, we are, oh my lord. Can rewind that much? I did not know that.
The pink squirrel.
The pink squirrel is, oh, My Day's talking about Mem.
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever.
Any secrets? Okay, we need to put this back. I think. Alright. The camera keeps messing up if we go too much to the side there. Oh my god.
The alchemical matrix
Right.
should be behind this door.
What?
Is
Trianne, what are you doing here in your soul?
There are so many of you. It's little Cass and little Gray. Oh, there's also little D and Trianne. Aren't you?
Yes, dead.
This is the first time I've encountered a deceased friend.
It really worked just like the other departed spirits.
Yup, you're right. Trianne already, but Trianne believed that little Cass would eventually return to them. So Trianne has been standing here at this spot closest to the world of the living, and
Oh,
Damn, how long has she been waiting here for? What the?
it must have been.
but according to what Trianne said, we're almost at the entrance of the Nether. Trianne promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got so little Cass, don't we finally finished it?
This is what
What you
Lady
mean?
Trevi once mentioned.
Nexa.
The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
The holy maiden of Yanis. Even when separate.
Trianne spent a lot of time drawing this.
It's seriously. Oh,
Little Cass, but little Cass no longer has any.
only now when I see Lady. It's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady. Looking back at all these experiences I never thought were possible. I took countless photos in the past, but they're all if I had known.
Can we even take pictures with souls? Is that possible? Will that appear on the camera even?
Little Cass, and would love to take a pic.
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured.
Okay, listen, just talked to guess. I'm right. Okay, yeah.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little Cass smiled. Trevi, Trinan, and Trianne's wishes finally
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Thank you for bringing me the final
key. Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mister's life.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely! Little Cass, little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
Oh, damn, she just... Okay, she just disappeared for now, I guess.
Lady Trianne.
Oh, Cypher's still hanging out there in the back, okay.
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now. For the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living. I have broken free from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different. Castorice, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death till the miracle descends.
There is one more thing.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I...
I see.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have...
I... haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes, resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
Can't believe Mighty's already about to leave, bro. Damn, he just joined the squad too, not too long ago.
In the name of strife.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious.
Whether you wish to
And Cypher leaving too, bro.
death or not, please follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castorice, please live as a human.
According to that alchemist, the final piece is, however, he is not privy to the
past?
I saw the twins of the trial of the hand. She was consumed with her. That's because the Titan she became all.
You mean...
That's right. The river, and that's why we have to reforge its body with the power of.
But Cass, if that
According to those departed, but before we talk about.
I heard...
I think it's they must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect. They never saw their wish fulfilled and felt that wish is the reason.
So
we were instead
But all of this is just...
That's fine. As Professor... Now, the puzzle of I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know, and the Lady Trianne has already drawn a picture of my...
Okay. Place looks pretty cool here. It's gonna be a boss fight or something here.
Let the ritual
We gotta start a ritual. We gotta summon something, bro.
And now, the objective, such as what Professor Anaxa always said. Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of Slut. If even the slightest trace of your soul remains, Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize you?
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here. Please.
Cassius
go
just
on.
wipe her out, bro.
I'm listening.
Yes.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look.
The world.
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story to protect Castorice, but you no longer need to hide that story.
The pearl of the ocean. From where you stand now.
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the era... Journeys and epics are only... But I still can't take that as the...
However...
Please enlighten me, Lady Alma. Your words might truly guide...
You and I are neither warriors, nor... But...
Love.
No one ever invented the so-called era. Perhaps the people of Styxia, but instead became fixing.
Therefore, death is not a thing.
That's right, Castorice. If you truly...
I understand, Lady. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know. Nestia's love was the chrysalis of gold's first blood. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played a midwife, and I would never have. Thank you, Mother.
Damn, I thought she didn't like. I thought she didn't like her since she was forcing her just to kill people in the name of like their religion, weren't they?
I will use all the love.
I guess I was wrong.
My teacher, Anaxagoras.
Ooh, Anaxagoras, your teacher? What?
Grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee. The stripped dead dragon's corpse.
Netherwing's corpse. That's her memo spray. Gameplay.
Rises from the earth. Falls from the sky. As above, so below.
This cutscene is pretty cool.
This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world.
Oh, she pulls out the scythe. Oh my god.
The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
Oh, I saw a picture of this boss actually. It's like the dragon's partly in the egg still.
Oh look, a VIP has dropped by.
Okay.
Don't let me down now.
When an ally target's HP is reduced, accumulates Desperate Bubble. Upon reaching the limit, remove damage mitigation. Enter the enhanced state.
We
Oh, okay.
have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
My god.
Receive divinity.
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone? Or will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and regret?
You chose the wrong call. Heard the call. Trinity is before me.
Oh, wait, that boss is pretty tanky. I mean, only 2% with the Herta skill? Like, oh my god.
Never seen perfection, but expand your thinking.
Alright, let's see the enhanced state. Oh!
I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid.
We're at 1% HP. When this target deals damage to enemy targets, decreases damage received by enemy targets by 90%. Restore speed up to allies until it reaches 100. Only 1,453 dispel the effect. Okay. Okay, so we just need to regain an HP. Okay. Oh no, we have Luocha, like passive is why we're regaining. Oh, wait, so we need to lower that. Oh my god! Holy, we did so much damage there. That's crazy, actually, bro. So when it's in an enhanced state, we'll be reduced down to 1 HP, but we do like so much damage.
There's no more need to weep in grief. I will grant you peace.
Already in the enhanced state, like all the way.
There is beauty
Jeez.
within them.
Open sesame. Time for a lesson.
Trinity is before me.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
Lose some, win some.
We'll do this. We'll alt.
Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a bullet.
Oh, that's gonna do big damage. Just look at this. Oh my. Oh! Holy. Turn back to the nether realm. Oh, let's stop in the fight before you lose. Okay, buddy. Yep. My heart is just too strong for you.
Oh, death.
Is she about to capture another wing
Sleep in
and Pokeball,
peace.
bro? Oh my lord.
I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you. But with the help of many people, I was finally able to... I'm back, Pollux. I know this might not be what you wanted. But I have to do this.
What are you gonna do?
So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests. I'll be going now.
Oh.
They may look scary, but as long
Whoa, what's happening? Exactly what I was saying.
What's wrong?
I'm done for is one of the options.
are you...
What's wrong with him?
His time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid his soul will return to Thanatos'...
And that's not good.
Is there anything we...
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return. All right?
All right. Go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets.
It's a deal then. Please. Wait for me.
We're going to do a Castorice POV now or something?
After all, you still ended up back.
Is that her sister?
So the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
Yes,
Oh, it is.
just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Plixia?
Do you remember?
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier.
Damn, she's Thanatos. That's crazy.
However, Since you recognize the name,
Yes. I'm here.
you know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, just like would you.
Can you tell me about the last era? No, what did you do? Like,
A long, long time ago, but fate was cruel.
that trial was indeed recorded in...
Then you should already know that my sister volunteered, but I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden. I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected way. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon human. If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right
How long has she just been here by herself, bro? She's been rolling around in the in the flower fields.
Judgment.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, with the half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death.
Then, what about you?
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying from then on. My Titan also no longer existed in this world.
Oh.
The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience. What irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them. All while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
Fate is absurd indeed. Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. We walked different paths.
I had a hope. I'm sorry.
I lived my life well. It didn't...
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon you, a total stranger.
Too many responsibilities were forced. But I realized recently that if I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing, I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of our...
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land. Because that's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will. Nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining, because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated.
Are you saying there's no...
No. No single being can bear this. Life and death weigh equally heavy.
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken quite... I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written, and let us draw. It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching. I always hoped I would see you among them. But...
I know. But don't you see, you don't have to shoulder death's authority on your own anymore. So, let's give our core flame to him, and have him take it back to the mortal. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. Let's tend the field together and create a warm sea of flowers for all the souls to come. What do you think, Polixia?
Yes, just you shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the, as foretold by the prophecy. Thanatos' authority is only destined. Our fated moment has arrived. Yes, but unlike that time.
You've...
Yes. As dictated by fate, complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death. You've been tempered by life and death. I know you'll be able to give this wasteland like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly.
I will. The cycle of life and death will flow once again.
Just one last thing.
Of course.
Please.
I promise you, when we meet in the next world, even if I have endured, even if we do not know each other's, I will still hold you tightly in my...
Castorice, you're as beautiful.
That's why she got a bunch of butterflies around.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
It's crazy. Got the dragon right there. That's so cool, actually. Anaxa POV, what are you doing, bud? The same time in Okima.
Time flies. When this farce is over, your soul will be placed on the scale.
No need to ask so many times.
Then why do you drag your feet? Is your fear of crowds?
I simply find them too noisy. Paying attention...
Such harsh words. As
I couldn't agree.
Oh.
I know myself better than you think I do.
And they... Well, that is...
Should I...
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have...
I suppose there is no point...
You were saying that I'm...
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flame remember what happened on the Holy Mountain. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, you for all the pains I took to reach this point. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia. If Castorice was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then if the Twins of Death can bridge two cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls.
Well, that is all well and good.
It matters. Besides, I and Exagoras come. Let us go and teach.
One final lesson, okay. 160. Primo Gem. I mean, not Primo Gem, Stellar Jade. Is this from the boss fight? Okay. Okay. Alright.
Fine. So.
Oh yeah, fine.
Those Chrysos heirs who let them hear the voice.
As always, that woman knows how.
Professor Anaxa.
Everyone must cast their vote.
Prof, do you truly think it's wise to entrust the fate?
Akuma has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. But that is not what you're asking, is it? What you really want to know is...
Nothing ever...
I didn't spend all those years teaching you for nothing. Most people only take 4 years.
To tell the truth, so...
No, I do. Because that question is not yours to ask. Is Aglaya entrusting the world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh. Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your... You still have time, so give it some thought. Oh, And don't tell it to those begging.
Thank you.
That's an exaggeration.
Who?
That'll depend on how well you perform.
Okay.
Elders and citizens, Satfinen of Ides Elysium.
Much obliged, Lord Lycus.
I remember him. Where's Lady Goldweaver?
Can this dude really face down?
By Kefali above, as you look upon me, so too I see your fear and misgivings. Yet, before you contemplate something, as
What?
Ides Elysium, my beloved home, how I wish I could invite all, because she and all that she nurtured, all that I will never forget the day the black tide struck. My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child, Galba. He was a hunter. But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't.
Damn, that's all his childhood friends to the Black Dad. That's
Kept
crazy.
saying the same thing over and over. Even up. Why, Fine? Aren't we the best of friends? That is the Black Tide. A looming threat that can bring Akuma to its knees any time. Much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the by now the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the Strife demigod.
Lies! If such a powerful enemy is indeed
Exactly! The city of Akuma shows no signs of pandemonium or chaos. No! This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. The Council of Elders claims that Aglaia will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you. It is because the Council of Elders, which bears Akuma's history and honor, along with this citizen's
Call him
assembly
out.
we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
You insolent whelp!
It is true that Aglaia has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. Oh well, not once has she ever failed Akuma. Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations.
Speak! Finding facts,
She
bro.
may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart? They attempt to mislead you and reduce this assembly to a crude standoff between gods and humans. But citizens, examine them closely. Beneath all that finery, do you see the good heart of a human? Make your judgment, then turn your gaze to the Yet, no matter what your answer is, and no matter who your vote goes to, for Aglaia, Trivios, and this vow will stay true until the end. A steadfast and unwavering promise that shall
At the present time, on the scales of Talenton, though each faction holds an equal...
As expected. This is the...
And now,
Is there anyone else who hasn't...
No, you're the last. Cast your vote with care.
I have long since made it.
Very well.
Place the last vote, okay.
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions. Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the
She
interest
just said
of
no.
fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your decision.
Very well. I think...
What's it gonna be in Axa?
What's he doing?
The stakes are high. Let's...
Cut the act! Who do you think you are wasting our time?
Lord Anaxa, please do not forget that I...
Rule number
Do not. Ooh.
Do not
Never interrupt me. Is rule number
Rule
2.
number 2. Never interrupt me.
He's just making everyone mad.
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to...
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated? Oh, Circes. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question. We need only to follow the sound of the tides.
Dude, he's not even vote yet. We need to go do. We need to go to the Netherrealm.
Well done, child.
Teacher.
What a twist of fate.
I respect...
You cherish the truth. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. Do not let... As the sage of the Venerate, go forth. Go now, child. And when you reach the end...
You have my word, sir.
May Circe safeguard...
You are right, Empedocles. May we meet again.
What are you... Silence! Silence, everyone!
Behold, Circes. For this place is but...
Another cutscene. Oh my god. What's he about to do?
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
Oh, dang.
Thank you, Castorice.
The answer is plain as day.
What? She just give that to him through the
My
Netherrealm?
vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else.
Oh, she angry.
Decipher the truth of this world.
This bro trying to aura farm right now. What?
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. By carefully and Lenten above, as the Theoros, I have...
No! Ligus, you Nexa, what have you? I hope you are prepared for the harsh punishment awaiting you. You put on such a grand
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never... Because I and I alone.
I am the truth. Okay.
Here as witnesses, we should honor. I have observed that Akuma has chosen you.
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. By your leave, Lord.
Elders and citizens, your attention, please. What is this performer?
Just moments ago, but I regret to say that I still harbor doubt. Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that Era Nova will
Nonsense!
No one? Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound. No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your face.
What are you trying to do?
Useless. Your turn.
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, fine. Answer me this.
Professor, what are you doing?
Let him continue with his performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to and what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution. But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you... Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare...
Well, wait, what's it about to do?
Everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true! Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesized demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete...
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow. All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World-Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
This is your blasphemy!
Blasphemy!
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you, even in our next life? Enough, you blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies?
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statement, you heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with a god through alchemy, and learned the truth behind Era No...
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins. And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face...
By the gods, even kindness has betrayed Akuma. No more.
The catalyst. We're carefully involved.
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders bears no... Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
If
he ain't lying, though.
True, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abet
you.
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of...
Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akima's codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully.
The honor is mine to bear. Elders and citizens, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. First, Elder Kindness of Akima and Ligus the Theoros stand accused of neglecting their in the names of Talantan and Kepeli. Akima is to form a committee before the 7th Act. Curse. Now, concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, he has confessed to grave blasphemy in the names of Talantan and Kepeli. The accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the...
Oh, they want him to die.
Professor.
Let him die. Let him die. Let him die.
For whole crowd cheering this, it's like two voices.
What decision will...
Enough with the hesitation.
Let him die.
Then, in O Talantan on...
Okay, back to Trailblazer POV. Are we in the Flower Realm now?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castorice while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death. The living side, welcome to my realm, where the west.
Oh, it's her realm now, okay. My character arc is finally done.
You're still as energetic as always. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. These flowers were originally both alive, and it is my duty as the master of death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven. Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual... Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Emphorius to... Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led
He's been in lots of long dialogue for like 20 minutes now. I need just to move my character around.
Please, take the core flame of death with you.
So is Castorice gonna be chilling here now? Cause she's like the new like Thanatos.
Thank you. Just like the other demigods, I will stay. That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the flame and for your life. The only life I can save. I am glad to...
Over here!
March! Oh, will we see our memories? He's got the baseball bat. That's cool. Kafka! Let's go! Bro, I remember that picture, bro. Pentaconi was so good.
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Onward. Show me your
You see my day? Oh, let's go, bro. So sick.
Partner. Partner.
Oh.
Don't you dare lose to the shadows of death.
Well, there's Castaway without her body, it looks like. Don't turn around, keep we gotta go forward. Acheron, what? What's Acheron here? This is sick. Why is Acheron just here? That's so cool. Oh, what the? Going through all our memories, bro. Oh my god.
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they reveal. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you. Over here, friend! Take my hand. Let's go home.
Damn, Castor's just chilling there, bro. The Nether Realm. The white screen, black text too. That's so funny.
At last, I knew your soul is still perfectly whole. As if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together. Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Perhaps it is fate. It seems that this is the sensation of becoming. Do you recall that prophecy? I promised you that I can finally the wish I once every touch. They will radiate with an
another cutscene. Oh my god, it's like the climax of the story patch. It looks like there's no way this many cutscenes. Wait, Castor's then. Okay, she.
May I borrow your warmth one last time?
Oh, hug.
Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the Nether Realm into a gentle place of rest.
Wow, this looks crazy.
This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived.
Nice. This part was good, actually.
Well then, may we reunite in the new world.
That grand and absurd.
I gave up everything in search. You, on the other hand, performed as I expected.
Crave power.
Those are your words.
But what you said at the end.
I may have lost an eye.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash.
So, this is our last chance. May I resonate with your core flame?
Please do.
That's impossible.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have my own reason. Until Finan grows into his position as the prophesied leader.
I've long predicted this was the case. But casting aside our ideology...
Finan.
Yes. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my estimates...
Congratulations.
When you put it that way...
Blaya, we're back.
Oh, damn, Trailblazer already back here.
Welcome, our great hero.
I thought I was going to be doing this for like 30 minutes. It's been like an hour almost, bro.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Here, we'll submit the core flame.
I'm glad. But I don't see Castorice.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final. Trinen, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding core flame. You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare. The Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past, and there was one who joined hands with the Titan. A traveler risen from the dead, and reborn among mortal kind. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the... We seek your divinity. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the Prophet. Step forward, Trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
Okay. We got one more now. We need 3 more after this, I think. So a lot of them are like, yeah, a lot of them are lit up. Yeah, just 3 more now.
The constellation.
It's just been like 3 more patches of story or something.
For life and death to be...
Because I'm assuming we're going to get one every single patch, probably, maybe.
Look, it's...
Oh, there's Castorice.
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the truth.
Is she out there just like that?
What did she say?
That's the language of the Castorice. No. They said, I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright in its flame. Do not forget.
Professor.
What's with that look? So, let's get this execution over with.
You never change. I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all...
Of course there's a point. Even if it goes without saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life.
I still don't really understand.
Then allow me to tell you right now, what exactly are we? So, What are we when the very essence of the world, our souls? Is that what? Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions, just as seeds are affected to destroy our very existence. That person is you, child of Kefali. So, carry everything of this world and live on. And especially, don't bring dishonor to my theory.
Anaxa, I swear to you.
That is all I have to say.
Farewell, great performer.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Thus, I shall confer upon you shall transcend the peaks of purity.
Return to corruption and hardship.
Oh, so that's... Oh, Cersei's.
Well, but I do...
What is it?
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself, if that is the case.
But, since we are both, we should allow the children of
Oh.
Rejoice, Cersei's. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your...
Oh my god, oh my. Oh, damn.
The objective is complete.
That is all.
He's really gone like that, bro. Holy.
Thankfully.
Oh, what? You're a Black Swan now?
Was March 7th also in this condition?
Himiko still got a voice? That
But she
sucks.
still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright I do not have perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked. Think about it, Miss Himiko. Unfortunately, short-term memory isn't entirely but an individual who has lost their ability to remember. The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be the past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that... Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability... Is Miss Himiko In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence. That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intention. A world that can only be seen through the Garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those paths, they might unleash their
At least Black Swan has her
wild
voice. I like Black
ambitions
Swan's voice.
and remodel more world. I chose to remain quiet before because you can be even bolder. I cannot be certain. I am deeply sorry about what has happened to March 7th. But the deal that I... Miss Himiko,
Oh?
let me take back a part of what I said. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you. It's fully. Their gaze has just swept.
Whose gaze? Herda's POV or back at Herda?
How interesting. I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much. What's even more interesting is that the word Amphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun.
It's,
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you?
Please pardon me, Madam Herta.
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of
Memo
this
snatcher.
Not
Good
only
deal.
does this person know of Amphorius, but there are also many memo. I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms. The Eternal Land.
It seems like Miss Black...
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside,
Visit, just personally visit. What's she going to pop up there?
Yes, but not in the flesh like you. See these herd mirrors? With them, I can project
Okay, so
my
she
data
just
spirit
project
energy
herself in
to
Amphorius.
any corner of the cosmos through. But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Then, sit back. All right, now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Okay.
First mirror, input the coordinates. As you command, the preparations are.
Second mirror.
Mirror, this time. Oh, okay. Third mirror, you're in charge of generating the.
I like Herta's voice. It's so good, actually.
Just you. Preparation of the data spirit entity thought refraction at max power. Excellent.
Have a safe trip, Madam Hurt.
May your journey yield good.
Coordinates input complete. Spatial warp countdown. Warp activated.
Oh my god, she's really going to Amphorius just like that, bro.
Oh, so that's second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time. All right, please read the safety pro. Can't you hurry up? Yes, ma'am.
Oh my god, she's here. She's really here.
So turbulent. I should have asked the second mirror to. What a magnificent.
She's spawning directly at this point too. That's crazy.
Perhaps. What's this? A statue?
It's ugly. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. The Flame Reaver's spirit or whatever.
How esteemed must.
Oh wait, it's the this Dung Trailblazer.
Personally, when we return, get ready to become free labor.
Free labor for the simulated universe.
What's this? Oh, it moves? It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of.
My deepest
Oh,
apologies, esteemed lady.
Ligurus, that's his name,
I'm
right?
afraid that you cannot.
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity that the
Are you not going to answer my question?
I have many identities, and I'm going Lycurgus. Lygus.
Yeah, Lygus.
Right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name.
Regrettably, I do not have. However, standards are always flexible, while not violating the. Now, please, kindly turn back. Amphorius is not a world that you.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. But my answer remains unchanged. Madam?
Let's assume for a second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist. How do you plan to dispel this?
Oh yeah, it's like what are you gonna do? It's like what you gonna do?
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are 178,000.
Oh, okay, he knows what to do. He knows what to do.
Through them, I have determined that
Oh? I'm...
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, and for...
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded, just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor and assure.
So this dude knows about the erudition and stuff, so...
Case scenario.
Oh.
Interesting.
No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's.
Really?
How interesting.
I assume that you still wish.
Of course. What?
Third, even if you you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions.
What a brazen robot. But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what...
It concerns the third path, that is,
A third path entangled with Euphoria.
A path that you and your friends be destruction.
The destruction path is entangled in Euphoria? Wait, what? That's like Nanook, right? That's like the god of destruction or whatever, I think. He looks pretty cool too.
Break the shackles of the Lord Ravager. And when that happened,
Okay, this part was sick, bro. We completed it! We completed the story, oh my god. Yeah, we're interlude now, just waiting for the next patch, but it's only like 2 weeks, I think. Oh my god, yeah, it's like, yeah, 2 weeks left. Bro, this whole last part was epic, bro. It's like, it's the build-up. You know, it was a lot of build-up towards this. I wish, like, the build-up was, like, they could have, like, definitely toned down the amount of dialogue, like, by a lot. Like, make it a bit shorter that way, but this whole, like, last little hour part was really good. But there was a lot of dialogue again in this last hour, so they also could have toned that down too a bit, but it's some pretty sick moments that, like, Castorice she's just now taken over as the god of death, right? I believe, and Anaxia just disintegrating, bro, just like, I guess going to the stone, I'm assuming, or whatever. Then Herta just showing up here. This is crazy. But anyways, if y'all enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like and hopefully you subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video, or see ya.